Hello, hello, and welcome to Las Vegas Speedway. Today we've got 80 laps in the Gen 4 series. I found myself starting 4th place. It's a pretty low strength of field lobby, 1.7K, a little worrisome. But as always, I've got excess to drink, and I've got my favorite cheerleader behind me. Yep, she's here to watch me struggle some more. See what's gonna happen. The pace car pulls off. We're going really slow. We got people up our rear bumper, and it's time to get going. Although admittedly I don't think that the leader is able to jump like that. He may get a black flag, he may not, I don't know. But I'm already elevated up to 3rd place, and I've got plenty of clean air. I've got almost half a second and growing gap to the cars behind. It's going to allow me to kind of just let the race come to me, let my tires come in temperature properly. More fun when I don't have to worry about battling position just quite yet.
Ahead is now 0.70.
Them battling side by side behind me is allowing the three of us to just kind of walk away a little bit. Yeah, the gap's now a second back behind me. Although I don't know just how much, the leader is going to burn up his stuff over the course of this run. He did jump out immediately. He is kind of putting some space between me and the car, rather, in second. So the car behind me, looks like the 9 is starting to make some inroads.
The gap is 0.63.
Now the gap between me and second is closing. Leader's going to run away with this. That, barring cautions and bad pit strategy. Yeah, I definitely think that the leader is going to burn his tires up real bad and need cautions to bail out, but you never know. You never know what could happen. Again, it's only 5 laps into the race. There's plenty of time to make mistakes on everyone's part. Letting the car drift too far out to the wall is a mistake. You gotta be mindful.
Time was at 30.04. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Really close to the 3 car. Almost hit the wall there. That's going to upset my entry into 3 and 4 ever so slightly. But managed to adjust and make it through. Although that does kind of give the 9 car behind me just a little bit of an inroad. The 3 car there touches the apron ever so slightly. The 9 is going to close in more so. Again, this early on in the race, I'm not going to fight all too hard to gain or hold positions, so let the race come to me. Although the rest of the field is slowly starting to catch back up. So I may have to start getting the let out. As the 3 car in front of me scrapes against the wall, entering 3 and 4. Now I'm really close to the 2 or the 3. Number 3 car in second place. Let's get that squared away. And, you know, the leader's still doing his best to just keep plugging away at the fast lap times.
That was at 13.32.
And there he goes. He's going to hit the wall again. Starting to push him a little bit as far as just, you know,
You've just done a
forcing him to use up more of his tire life.
You're an idiot. Yeah, I'm taking the time.
Although admittedly for this low of a rating lobby, everybody is minding their P's and Q's pretty well.
They think they're not 50 to 50 on the outside.
And the 3 hits the wall again.
That was at 13.61. Okay, Gage, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
I did not want to dive it in there and risk making contact. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let him make his own mistakes. Slowly get to the bottom. Across my nose. I had to lift ever so slightly. The car got massively tight. Now the 9 and the 2 are battling to push down the front stretch.
13.74.
Are up high. Hold your line. Clear high.
And now the 3 car is behind me. I'm not too worried about the leader. He can have the win. He can do whatever he needs to do. I just want a nice, solid race.
PT.
Back in on my rear bumper. I think I'm able to roll the entry of 1 and 2 just a little bit better. So nobody seems to be able to catch, you know, the 3 of us here. We're kind of in our own little zip code. Well, I do say that because the 2 is there. The 8 is now below us. Line going down the front straightaway.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Clear in front of me. I'll let him do that nice and easy. None of us lost too much time. That being said, here comes the 2 car. So now we've got the top 4 drivers in the race occupying the top 4 spots, as it should be. top 3 guys and gals in the lobby are the top 3 spots. Top 4. Admittedly, you know, I am a fan of underdog stories, but not so much on the sim when, you know, those underdogs may not make the right moves, may take themselves out, and leave you to get caught in their mess. That has happened quite a few times. But already 20 laps in, you know, we're picking them up and putting them down. And genuinely, I'm surprised we haven't had a caution. I had a mindset going into this that will be a ton of cautions. And the leader appears to be blinking in and out every so often. My relative will occasionally release that. Say one thing, it is definitely hard to keep these things going in a straight line sometimes. Rotational forces there. It looks like, for the most part, the top 4 really are just going to walk away from this. The rest of the field. And it's up to the field to try to counter us, whether it be with pit strategy or, you know, cautions, taking opportunities when they come. Definitely feels good to hook the bottom line though with this car, I'll say that much. Well, that being said, when I do struggle to hit the bottom, it is good to know that I do have the tires to run the higher line. I kind of just default to a higher line when I miss the bottom, especially on entry. And the first car we're going to have to contend with as far as lap cars is that 13 car, that green colored machine. So he's struggling. Taking a higher line. Exit. Very dangerous. And when you're dealing with lap cars, you never know what they're going to do. You never know if they're damaged, if they're just not comfortable, if they've burnt all their tires off.
The next car is 1 lap behind.
2 car. Tried for the high line. I don't know what. And now the main focus is on that 13 car. He's going to go up the track. I don't know what's going to happen here. But okay.
That's worse than 20, Carlo.
That one was
That was very odd. The 20 cars
Funny, we can't understand it all.
got a little bit of an audio issue, maybe a connection issue causing the audio issue. And if anybody's watching the Buffalo Bills game against the Panthers, at time of recording, the score is 40-3 Buffalo. So you can tell I'm a little bit of a happy guy right now. The Bills are doing well, and you know, if any Giants fans are out there, I really do hope that Cam Scatterboot can return. I hope this isn't the end of his career, because he's electrifying. I'll admit that. He's great at what he does. And, you know, I do hope that the man can have a long career after this injury. Now back to racing. Definitely enjoying this longer run, especially now that I'm taking care of my tires and doing what I got to do to make sure the car gets to the end. Also starting to open up a little bit of a gap over the 2 car behind me, just ever so slightly. Although this little long run has allowed the 14 to enter the conversation. About a second and then some behind us.
ran when you had the chance.
It's actually insane how bad his mic is.
9 car off the home save.
9 car had a good save, so saves us a caution. Well, at this point, if we did have a caution, everybody's going to come down pit lane, get a new set of tires. You'd be foolish not to.
The lap time was 31.18. Alright, engage. Lap times were pretty consistent.
Definitely, as it stands, I'm starting to put some distance between me and 4th place. So.
He's in P40. I think he'll come out just in front of you.
Got another car entering the pits, 9. And then went a hell of a save. So.
The same place as fucking bullet.
As it stands, nothing affecting us, although the 2 and the 14 may get a battle going side by side. And that would definitely help me out a ton, because he's closing. The 14 is catching the 2 car.
So, from position 17. Expect him to come out and
definitely interesting. The 2 of them are going to be battling, and I hope it eats up more of their tire life.
You've just done 31.26.
So it looks like the 2 might just be letting him by, or he may have blown by the 2. What have you. No, they're side by side. They're going to be losing time to me. Perfect. The 14 is ripping the bottom.
That lap was at 31.20.
Ever so slightly more than I wanted to. That's going to allow them 2/10 of difference. And a caution comes out.
You're a dumbass.
Oh man.
Anybody got eyes on the swing, or just see them on the left?
He left.
I'm guessing you two found each other again, that's why the caution's out. He's trying to take me out once.
Watch your speed. The pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. The leader, Grant, is pitting.
Alright, so now we're in pit lane, trying to see what we can do, because that leader is doing everything to keep his position.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
Alright, so now,
Right front,
full tank of fuel.
Front left, 88%.
You get brand new tires. Oh, wow.
Well, I killed my left front tire. Holy
All
shit.
right. So we're going to get to second place. All right. So after the pit sequence, I'm now second place and directly behind the leader. And if he wants to do his little games, I will deal with them as I see fit. As you can see, he's really slow behind the pace car. Trying to keep me slow, but I'm just going to match his speed, and you know, if he wants to go and miss a shift, well, we'll both die. So I'm just going to stay on his rear bumper at this point and We're going to see what's going to happen.
Pace
Pace
car's
car's
just left.
off.
Green, 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 let's go.
And it looks like we're clear. I'm going to hold on to second.
P2.
And he's going to run off into the distance and have his little party. I'm just going to enjoy whatever position I have and see what happens. Going to try not to burn up my stuff. See what I can do.
Your lap time was at 51.47.
Walk away from me. I mean, I can't complain too much. He's gotten amazing starts. I'm quite surprised he's not run away from me as quickly as I'd anticipated. Thinking he may be trying to save tire, maybe not. Who knows?
Okay, gauge, halfway home. Fuel looks good.
To get to him, he's probably going to be scared. See what kind of lap time he sets.
That was at 13.08.
He's starting to walk away just a little bit.
P2.
Just a little bit, but you know, if he gets the win, good on him. He did what he had to do. Although I seem to be keeping much better pace this stint. Probably because he wasn't expecting me to keep up with him on the start. Starting to make inroads on him.
Your last lap time was at 13.06.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to get to him. Oh yeah. Keeping pace. That is one thing I will say, is keeping really good pace. I'm starting to think that he might not be ready for a battle. Definitely did not get a good exit out of 3 and 4 that time, but the gap is going to hold firm at half a second. Got a much better run. It felt like that through 1 and 2 there, but he is going to walk away by a 10th. Scrape the wall ever so slightly. So that's going to allow him to walk away just a little bit more.
13.39.
But we're going to claim a 10th back. I don't think he had to struggle this much to run last time. Berg definitely picked up the pace. Coming up on lap 50. His race has really gone up and down. Definitely happy to have qualified as high up as I did. And, you know, if the leader does indeed run away with this thing, so be it. But we will see. That nice arc in definitely felt good. Although he's probably going to scoot a little bit more ahead. Yep, there's the... Nope. You know, I'm still running relatively good lap times. Definitely pushing the car harder than I did the first stint. So the tire wear should definitely reflect that. About a second ahead of me. Barring another caution, I am fueled all the way to the end of the race, which doesn't have green-white checkers, so we would end the race under caution should one come out later on. We are inside of 30 laps to go, though. Now 28.
Just done a 30.70.
We get a caution with enough laps to run. It may change up a bunch of things. Definitely get down through the center better. Although we might have to let the 3 by to try to combat the 1. Admittedly, having almost 2 seconds on 4th place is very much reassuring, so we can get to battling if we need to. And then back to the 5th place is another 4 seconds. So we really are the cream of the crop today. Definitely might let the 8 car through soon. Definitely just go high.
13.79.
Hard inside. Easy, ultra line, clear inside.
Let him by. See if he can't try to close in on the 1. He's been lights out. From the start of the race to the restart, he's got this car hooked up nice.
E3, that lap was a 31.26.
Definitely may have burnt the tires up though, even with trying to use the brake more, dragging it into the corners. starting to catch up now. We shall see.
The gap to Ott ahead is increasing. It's now 0.86.
We'll be lapping the 13 again. So this could be interesting. There, the one's still around its outside. 13 just doesn't seem to have a good handle on their car today.
P3.
I don't know why the 13 takes the line that they do. Very interesting line that they're taking.
Gap to Ott in front is now 1.23.
Although with that being said, we are now at 20 laps to go. That's definitely a plus in my book.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
The caution really did come out perfect time to make it a one-stop affair, although tires notwithstanding, we may need to pit again should the need arise.
Fuel left.
Yep, got half tank of gas left. Kind of in no man's land, a second and a half in front, second and a half behind. So, definitely a really good run and much needed. Trying to record these has been somewhat hit or miss this week, sadly.
Time was 31.10.
Car the 19 going to put a lap down. Again, no challenge, no issues for the leader. He has led every single lap thus far, so he's been pretty much unchallenged. Looks like the 2 and the 14 may be close.
Come out close in front.
Thing. 13's in pit lane. Must have wrecked the car or something.
The guy in front is 5 laps behind.
Once more. 14 close on the 2. This guy's actually 5 laps to the rear of us. What in the world was that, man? What even was that 19? Love it when you almost lose positions in your race and there's no explanation of why the driver did what they did. But we're going to push on. Closing in on 12 laps to go. That did really hurt the time I had out the back, so now the gap behind me is now about a second, hovering about a second and a tenth.
Gap to John behind is now 1.18.
There we go, we hit the wall just a little bit. Don't think it hurt the aerodynamics all too much. Unlike real life, these things were like paper mache cars. Now the 2 should be battling. 2 should be battling with the 14. That should keep the 2 of them a little bit further behind. We're going to drive around the 19, so we're back dealing with them.
Sorry about that. Can you put in a jump? I was off the gas all the way.
Looks like the 14 may have moved the 2 up the track. Yikes. Cars are getting tight. With the lack of turn, definitely going to have to see what I can do. Almost ate the wall there on exit. That's going to give up a heap of time. Really is going to give up a heap of time to the 14, which I cannot afford, and I'm struggling to finish the corner. It's going to really suck. There's not much I can do here.
Still there.
Nothing.
Still there. Airwheel's still there.
Yeah, nothing I can do. Although I might be able to fight back now. Oh, got tight coming off, so it's going to drop me down to 4th. Got a little bit over 6 laps to go now. Definitely trying to keep up with that one car. Hurt my tires more than I thought it was. You know what, now we're just holding on, it seems. So with that being said, this is going to be where the fun begins. That lap car is going to be pushing, and I'm not trying to lose any position after this.
Sorry about that, Chris. You know they rush up you there.
Still trying to get a top 5. A little annoyed that it's not going to be the 4 best people in the top 4, but iRating isn't the best judge of how well someone can race. It's just about how well they finish. Great. And the lap car with fresher tires is definitely going to be itching to make his way past me.
Thank you, Ron.
Still there. Clear low.
Tires to hold on just a little bit longer. Really not trying to let the 16 pass us. Right, so with 3 laps to go, this is where the fun's going to begin. I can't. I don't have anything. And I think that's the most annoying aspect.
Last lap was at 31.92.
Clear low.
I don't have any kind of...
Far inside.
Nope.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
P6, white flag, 1 more to go.
Careful. 3 wide. Up high.
Okay, engage. The next car is 37, car number.
Slow low.
Push now, catch up here.
Clear low.
And that allowed the 6 to get me.
Great, took the win.
Far inside.
Come on.
Hold your line. Hold your line. He's clear inside.
Ah, we got 7th.
Yeah, too bad for that.
We got right at the end there.
Good job, guys.
Not too bad. It was a good race overall. Make through with 0x.
Good
That's
race.
even more
I got a look at my
impressive.
Tire management.